Ladies and gentlemen, please throw your hands in the air for the greatest podcast on earth when it comes to music, sports, and culture. Disabled is Able with your host, Eli and Fredy. So put your hands together if you are ready to get the show started. Let's go. Welcome to another episode of Disabled is Able, where we, the disabled, prove that we are able to get the job done.
Yeah, they
fellas.
Yeah, they.
Yes, we are fully in the building. It seems like we just left you guys.
Yeah.
But we are here. We are back, and we're ready to get this thing.
We pumping out these episodes,
rocking and rolling. How you feel, fellas?
Feel good. We'll get into it.
Took a little L.
I took an L too. Big L. We took the W.
Fred took a dub.
Editor in the back.
Fred took a dub on that. You know what I mean? I gotta give it up. So let's get right to it. Super Bowl action. A lot of letdown with the score of the game.
Yeah.
We all thought it would be more of a competitive game.
This Super Bowl,
you were right in one prediction. Blowout.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, I was right with that.
You just had the wrong teams.
Yeah.
True story.
This Super Bowl and Super Bowl 53 were the most disappointing.
Okay.
Super Bowls.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that. Is this Super Bowl disappointing because it was a block?
Yeah.
I think we expected a shootout.
I definitely did.
Quarterbacks.
I mean, look. The Chiefs have been averaging about 30 points plus per game the entire season.
Yes.
All the games that they even won has been by 5 points. They were still 38 points or 31 points put up on the board. So the fact
highly efficient
that they only scored 3 field goals in the entire game, I was not expecting that. Especially because it's so explosive and because I was expecting Andy Reid to do something. You had 2 weeks at home, and it sounded like he had a couple of tricks up his sleeve that he was gonna display.
He didn't put him out right away, obviously. But
no.
Towards the second half, I'm expecting a lot more.
That's what I was saying though. Even when it was 21-6, I was expecting, okay, make some adjustments and see what happens.
Right.
Now, granted, they came out big with the 2 run plays.
Yes.
Right? When they were after halftime.
Oh, yeah, because they weren't running the ball at all. So
right.
Like, okay, let's try.
So they ran that. It worked.
And it worked until it didn't.
They got into field goal. And here's the thing. They got in the red zone 6 times. So the fact that your quarterback in your offense is doing, even though he's pressured, but as soon as they got into the red zone, that pocket gets a little bit tighter. The field gets a little bit shorter.
Yes.
Because now you got to do those little dink and dunk plays that you're trying to, squeeze in. And I saw no Andy Reid magic. Now, I saw Patrick being a magician trying to
keep plays alive.
But other than the coaching strategy and on top of, them not having their offensive line perfect, but you got to deal with what you have on the field.
Yes, what'd you say?
And I think it was a mental game, obviously, because of what happened to Andy Reid's son.
Right. Yes, we have to mention that.
That had to play some type of role because there's a lot of illegal action there.
Yes,
right. Yes. A big distraction.
Big distraction, even though you don't want it to, but it's big.
Yes.
So that I think played a role somewhat. Also, Brady, I think a turning point was when Brady was talking trash to
Honey Badger.
Yes,
that was a turning point because Brady was like you lit the fire.
Yeah,
you poked the bear.
But at that point, it was
pretty much over. But you could still
come back.
Like a comeback was approaching.
Right.
Because of the motion that Andy Reid does, and the defense wasn't. Like they were breaking, but they weren't bending. They kept it in a reasonable number. So
they were bending. They were bending, but not breaking. Yeah,
exactly.
Here's the thing. First of all, let's clap it up to Tom Brady winning his 7th.
Oh yeah, we have to do that.
History. We're never gonna see it again.
I'm happy from afar.
I get it.
Let's clap it up for the Bucs defense.
Oh, let's definitely clap it up for that Bucs defense.
Held them to 9 points.
Yeah.
And they
that
never
record,
blitz.
That stat that I mentioned last week on Friday's show, the fact that Patrick hasn't lost a game within more than one possession, that broke.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that was a 5-year or 4-year streak. And let's clap it up for the referees who penalized the Chiefs defense.
Yeah, we thought
11 penalties, all on the, and gave up 120 yards.
Yeah.
You are not going to win a game like that. Now, granted, some of the penalties, some of them. Out of 11, I only agree with maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah, some
that
of
were
them
just,
like,
disappointing.
The pass interference on Matthews in the end zone was
that
terrible.
was terrible. The pass interference on Mike Evans, he sold it.
Right.
Because that ball wasn't going to go to Mike Evans.
It wasn't going to go to Mike Evans.
And then the offside kick, because remember, it would have been 10 to 3. But then the offside, remember, it was like 4th and 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
The offside with that messed him up. And the
he was offsides, which gave them the ball back.
Right,
and
which
then they went in for a touchdown.
And the unsportsmanlike conduct. Where was these flags coming from?
Well, all of those were warranted. Here's the thing: when you get to this point, you have to be who you are that got you here. So the minute they started trying to run the ball extra, I understand.
For the Bucs or the Chiefs?
The Chiefs. But that's not who you are. So in a title fight, if I get you to change your game up, I'm going to beat you. Now, we do know there were a couple of X factors. The offensive line. If you don't have a left tackle or your right tackle. And the center was there.
The center
at
was there.
At least if you have one, you can disguise the other.
Right, but when you missing
both, it's so hard.
What it does is it literally means that whoever wins that offensive defensive line battle usually wins the game.
Yeah.
Because if the quarterback has time to throw, which Brady did, he executes. Patrick Mahomes didn't have time to throw, and he was under a lot of pressure.
Don't get me wrong. I understand that Patrick was under a lot of pressure, but he really underperformed in the first half.
Yes.
As a Super Bowl MVP quarterback, and that I'm accustomed to.
In the first half, he wasn't really under that much pressure. It turned up as the game went on.
But my concern wasn't the first half, because that's a feel-out process.
Yeah.
Right.
As long as you don't let the game get too out of hand. And what was the halftime score?
It was 6-21.
Okay, 21-6.
They was only down. Right. It was only down by. In my head, I know it was 15, but in my head it was like, okay, 2 touchdowns. That's nothing.
Because we thought they would score before the half.
Right.
They got 3, but not 9.
Right.
Or whatever.
Or 7.
And then we figured.
And they were getting the ball back. And they were getting the ball back. So then they would only been down by 7.
Exactly.
Right.
And then we would be in line for
worst
a
case
great
scenario,
game.
they were going to be down by 3 at the beginning of
the fourth quarter.
Either the fourth quarter or the third quarter.
No. Well, because they still would have had time because they were still down by 7 at coming. Well, no, they were still down by 14, so you know.
And then again, you have to give the Chiefs defense a little credit too. They only allowed 10 points in the second half after allowing 1 in the first.
Yeah.
So what they were doing was saying, we're going to hold the fort because we're going to give Patrick Mahomes an opportunity. And the opportunity never came. He ran for 500 yards,
trying to escape.
Dude, that's 5 football fields.
Yeah.
Right. Going left to right, east and west, and not north to south.
Even then, he still made some amazing throws.
Even then, that's just showing you how talented he is.
If they would have caught at least 2 of them,
they would have been down. They would have been down with 1 possession.
Kelsey dropped 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And
Hill
dropped one, hit him right in the helmet.
And then Robertson wasn't even looking for the ball.
Right.
Yeah, Watkins was nowhere to be found. Granted, he hasn't played since, but still, you decided to play.
No, that's what I was going to say. Patrick wasn't looking for any other weapons
besides looking for
Hill and Kelsey.
He made it super obvious he wanted to go to Hill a lot.
But you know what?
He couldn't, so he decided to go to Kelsey, and Kelsey wasn't producing.
You go to whatever the option is available.
Yeah, but I'm thinking if you're going to double team Kelsey
then you have to go
and
somewhere
Hill,
else.
You have 2 other weapons on the field with you.
Tom Brady has Mike Evans, and he caught 1 pass.
Yeah.
Because they probably were shadowing him.
They had a good one, and he only got 2.
He only got 2.
Right.
So he went with the the all-star guys. He went with Gronk
and
AB.
AB.
See, for me in the Bucks, the X factor was AB. Once AB started catching a ball,
right.
the defense got worried.
But the X factor for me was the running game.
He could have ran it all the way.
For Fournette and Jones.
Fournette and Jones did just enough running to open up the play action.
Right.
Remember that run is important.
Yes, and I thought when the Bucks didn't score on that 4th and 1.
Oh, right.
I thought that was gonna come back to haunt
4th and goal. Yeah.
Yes, we really we really thought that was a
changing point because
right.
at that point it was still 7-3.
Right.
Yes.
And then, I don't know what penalty call this was, but Honey Badger got a pick because Tom threw it to the defender.
It was holding on somebody.
On the defense.
But it wasn't on Matthews himself.
Right.
He got that pick that you said he would get. But
and that would have been a pick 6.
Yes. Yeah.
Or close to it.
Or close enough.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So who's to blame? First of all, I want to make this abundantly clear. I don't care what Patrick Mahomes would have done in the next 5 to 10 years. He was never going to be in the GOAT conversation.
No.
I don't ever see a quarterback ever getting 6, let alone now 7 Super Bowl rings to even remotely be close to Tom Brady.
Not in this lifetime.
No. Ever.
So that's what we
understand.
To me, he would have been all said and done if he would finish 10 years from now, 15 years from now. He would have been top 2.
Well,
if his track record stays consistent without this loss.
Like this, if he wins 5 titles, if he wins 4, at least
plus the one he has already.
Right, 4 more.
Yeah.
You figure, wow, that's a lot of titles.
Okay, so hold on. Let me ask you a question because me and Fredy was having this conversation off the camera. We'll put it on now. Even if he has 4, right? Let's say he gets 3 more. Do we put him at number 2? Because I don't think you don't. Because I'm not saying
it's hard to judge because we got to take into account the era in which you played. What kind of competition you was up against.
Because
after Aaron Rodgers and Breeze retire, which is gonna happen one day, who is he gonna go up against?
Because there's always new quarterbacks coming.
Quarterbacks coming in.
He's gonna be the top dog at that point. He's gonna be top dog at that point. But
it takes a team.
No, absolutely. I'm not. But we're just talking about in terms of quarterback.
In terms of quarterback comparison,
Manning is still up there. Joe Montana.
That's what I was saying. Because with Joe Montana and Terry Bradshaw, let's say he doesn't number 4 at the end of his career. Do we not put him at number 2? I don't know. We would put Joe Montana or Terry Bradshaw over him.
Because the reason why we don't put Aaron Rodgers up so high is because he just has 1.
Right. Same thing with Drew Brees.
And that's why it was important for Peyton Manning before he retired
to get 2,
to get at least 2.
Right.
And to say I took 2 different franchises.
Right.
To win it.
Yeah,
because
he was the first one to do it, and now obviously Brady.
Right. He knew that would cement his legacy.
Absolutely.
And he got rewarded first round ballot.
And understand this too, because my next point is who do we blame for the Chiefs debacle in this game?
I'm going to blame a few things. Who do you say?
I say there's a lot of factors. I think it was more of a mental game on the coaching side. They didn't get creative enough, which is shocking. The fact that you're seeing a defense that's not blitzing you, it should scream, okay, we got to do something because we need them to blitz.
Right.
Because if you see every game that Chiefs have been able to come back or be aggressive in, their defense is blitzing. Okay, I understand their offensive line is terrible.
Right, and it was only terrible. It was only terrible for this game because they didn't have
the right. But at least. With all the motion, you scare off the linebackers in order for them to either move up closer because you don't know where they're going, or move all the way back so that way you have space in the middle.
And all they do,
I literally think it was just the non-creativeness from the coaching staff.
That, and it was only one defensive play, which was covered through the entire game.
Granted, the defense did give up a lot of penalties, but they did their job, especially in the first half.
And cover 2 simply means I got 2 safeties. I'm not gonna ever have 1 safety back there. We're gonna play 2 safeties,
which means
we're not gonna blitz anybody. We're gonna beat you with the front 4.
Exactly.
And when I was looking at was like watching.
And if you don't, I'm sorry to cut you off. If you don't blitz, you have basically a third defender being able to cover Hill.
Right.
Yes.
Before he
and that's
even gets
what
deep,
happened.
and that was
But I
that's
was
what
looking.
happened.
I was rewatching a little bit of the film. I'm thinking, shouldn't like the middle be wide open then? With the slant or whatever.
If you take advantage of that stuff,
Because I saw that
he
he
was basically playing cover 2, and it's like a zone. Or even if they playing man, I got not one spot. I got two safeties back there.
Right.
It's going to be hard for the deep ball, and they were protecting against the deep ball.
Right.
And
So
also,
they was giving away the short stuff.
Right.
Mahomes, even if they would have did all the creative stuff, Mahomes didn't have enough time.
Yeah.
Right.
He got like 2 seconds.
Right.
There's no way he's
Because
gonna
of
make
the
a throw
pressure,
in 2
right.
seconds because I'm pretty sure he noticed the defensive schemes a lot, and he audibled out of whatever it was
Right.
to make it creative.
Right.
But if you don't give him enough time to execute,
So
there's no way he's gonna make this
yeah,
throw.
yeah.
So my blame is going to go out of 100%. I'm gonna say 60% to the coaching staff.
Okay.
I'm gonna say another
Distractions, yeah.
20% to the defense just on the penalties.
Right. Right.
You know, not being disciplined enough.
But we have to admit, some of those, the referee was
Some
definitely
of them-
trying to be on some Tom
But
Brady.
some of them were just
Some of them was just defense.
the unsportsmanlike conduct,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
offsides.
Also the penalty that they gave to Honey Badger, they should have that should have offset.
Right, that should have offset, but it didn't. That was another. They didn't suffer for that because it was getting close to the half.
Right.
But that, and then the last 20%, I got to go to
Patrick
Mahomes for not making the necessary adjustments as a quarterback. See, one thing about Brady, he's seen it all.
Right.
So no matter what
you do,
no matter what kind of cover two,
like he knows that if a defense is coming, I got 1 second. I'm gonna go as soon as I snap it. I'm gonna
right,
go.
Right.
And I
Regardless of what happens.
think the Patrick Mahomes being so young,
Right.
and gifted. So this is not about
Because
his talent,
let's-
but you got to be experienced.
Right.
to
And
know.
let's not forget, he did just figure out reading defenses last year.
Right.
He
Good
just
point.
admitted that
Good
last
point.
year.
Good point.
'Cause
Because
he was
before
playing
that,
Because he was like, I was just playing just to play.
Playing, yeah,
and
yeah.
you can't see that will get you but so far.
Right.
Quarterbacks have to study. They have to watch the other team's plays. They got that's what made Peyton Manning the master.
Yeah.
Because he knew when I get to the line, Bumblebee Tuna,
Right.
Bumblebee
Omaha.
He's watching them, and he had a graphic
Quarterback
memory.
So like
He said,
LeBron.
last time we played y'all, I seen this.
Like LeBron,
so I
yeah.
know how to bring somebody down, look off this to get what I need.
Right.
When Patrick Mahomes get that aspect with his
Mm-hmm.
raw talent, he's gonna be a dangerous.
I agree with both of y'all blames equally. The Honey Badger moment with Tom Brady reminded me of Klay Thompson after Game 5.
Yeah, after Game 5. No,
Five?
after Game 4.
Was it Game 4?
Game 4,
We had just won
Cleveland
that
was
game.
down with 3-1. Yes.
Okay, so after Game 4, press conference time, Klay was like, he called LeBron a crybaby. He was like, because remember they had just suspended, they were going to suspend Draymond Green for Game 5.
He
So
said,
he,
basically, if you're not tough enough,
right,
you
yeah,
know, then
they a bunch of crybabies.
maybe this game ain't for you. And when
And
LeBron heard that,
it was
Poke
wet.
the bear. You
was
cannot
that.
hold the bear.
Because originally when the play happened, I didn't see who the name tag was. I didn't know it was my man Honey Badger.
Yeah.
Something I can, whoever that is, he got under Tom Brady's skin, and it happened twice.
it sure did.
And the second time, I've never seen Tom Brady run down
Run
the.
and chase somebody down.
Down.
Yeah, I've never seen that either.
Now they said they did say today that they both squashed it.
Yeah.
It's fine. I want to know what was said though, because
You
I was
never know
thinking.
what
We're
was
not
said.
gonna know.
Because I'm thinking.
Because for Tom to chase him down like that, Honey Badger said something.
But then Honey Badger also said he said something to me.
Well, tit for tat, this, that.
No, yeah, but
And Super Bowl.
Right,
And
right.
I do want to give like at least 5% of the blame to COVID. They had to do everything virtual.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's for both teams.
yeah.
So there was no advantage.
But Tampa was home.
Yes, but
remember, KC didn't fly in until the night before.
Saturday. They didn't come in.
So that home field didn't really.
They didn't show up a week early.
Yeah.
Okay.
They was at home too. So
Okay, so real quick, this is gonna be the last topic on the game. Like I was saying, I don't think Patrick was ever gonna be the GOAT because no quarterback is ever gonna get 6, let alone 7.
yeah.
I do think that what you said last night, which was the Bucks will be back only because they'll have OTAs and final preseason. I agree with that. And I think everybody's still going to have to run through KC. Now, me and you kind of disagree with that.
Yeah, well, I just think that the league is better.
No, don't get me wrong. I do have 2 teams or 3 teams that could beat them, but they're going to become for the next at least 5 or 6 just because of their talent.
That's if they keep the players together.
The thing is, when it comes to money, especially the NFL,
Trump.
I'm leaving.
I got my ring already.
I don't know if this is going to be my last play.
Most of these players got their ring last year from KC.
Right.
We run it back.
The only reason why they ran it back is because Mahomes was like, yo, we got to run it back. We're killing it.
Right. But now they can't afford to pay Tyreek Hill, Kels, Patrick already got his
Patrick $300 million.
500.
500 million.
Even worse.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
and you gotta boost up the offensive line now because it's weak.
Yeah, right? And the defense.
Well, if the guy doesn't tear his Achilles heel, it makes you appreciate how important that offensive line is.
Yeah.
Yes.
If your quarterback, I don't care how good he is, because even the years the Giants beat them twice,
Patriots, yeah.
They beat them with 4. They never blitzed,
right?
Which means they had other people in coverage. Their front 4, Michael Strahan and them guys, said we're coming after him with everything we got, and them 4 was able to. Brady was under pressure. It's the only way you can beat him.
Yeah,
and now,
and then in the first quarter, it looked like it was going to that was definitely going to happen.
Yes.
Okay, so then how does this affect?
It's too early for me to rank Patrick Mahomes.
No. But I'm saying, how do you think he'll get? Do you think he'll get back again?
Yes.
If they keep a resemblance of what they had this year.
But we said the same thing about Russell Wilson.
But we said that about Russell Wilson.
And it didn't happen.
Yeah,
right?
That came back.
But hold on. That was off of Pete Carroll making an idiot decision.
We said the same thing about Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
He ain't been back.
Yeah.
So a lot of times these quarterback guys get there, like you said, the first year they lose. Right. Second year they come back and win,
and then the third year they lost to both Brady.
And then so it's one of them situations.
It's
not guaranteed. Dan Marino, he had the best arm I'd ever seen for a quarterback. Mm-hmm. Everybody knew it. He got there in his rookie year, and he just thought, all right, well, I'll get back. He never made it back to a Super Bowl.
Right.
So you don't want to take it for granted. Yeah.
And, Patrick is so likable, a lot of people would want to play with him.
Oh, yeah. You want to play, but at some point I got to get my money.
Because the only reason why I said that everybody still has to go through Kansas City is because of their juggernaut offense and because...
And think about it. Buffalo's on the rise. They're like, okay, we lost to this team.
But here's the thing. I don't know how well... Because Lamar Jackson's overrated as a quarterback for Baltimore, right?
But he's still going to make it to the playoffs.
But how far? You can't go that far if you're going to just keep running and you can't throw a football.
But maybe they'll make some adjustments.
You never know,
right?
The Browns are going to be there.
Browns are definitely going to be a contender.
Buffalo's going to be there.
Definitely.
The Patriots are not going to sit on their hands.
But that's But here's the thing.
Pittsburgh. They just need a better quarterback.
No, Pittsburgh's done. I don't know.
No, Pittsburgh has They are 6 titles. You know why? Because they know how to rebuild their team on the fly.
Their defense is legit. I'm not saying
offense is legit as well.
No,
they
it's
do
not.
not have losing seasons. Meaning, in terms of 6 and 9. No. So they rebuild on the fly.
So what do they need to do then?
They need a better quarterback.
All right, I think they also need to
if they get Deshaun Watson,
all I'm saying is
it's a wrap.
At the end of the day, all I'm saying is the Chiefs. And tell me if I'm lying. The Chiefs are not Are they not the brand new New England Patriots?
No. Let me tell you why. Because one thing the Patriots had, first of all, Andy Reid is old. He's the oldest or one of the second oldest quarterbacks.
So is Bruce Arians. Yeah.
So you don't know how long he's gonna do it.
Okay.
The thing about football and basketball is different because I know I could take somebody like LeBron James,
put him anywhere,
build around him,
and he can play both sides of the field.
He can play both sides
of the court. Yeah.
So he controls the entire narrative of the game.
Right.
Where no matter how good Patrick Mahomes is, he only controls that narrative. When you got 70 players,
and we saw it on Sunday.
right?
Right.
You got
He was
60,
saying-
70 players.
He was sitting on silence, couldn't do it. Okay.
So you have to. It makes you appreciate what the Patriots did. Brady always took a pay cut,
Right.
you know, to help the team out.
Right.
Belichick's-
Mike Evans even said that
Yes,
today. He
yes.
said he would take a big. Okay, yeah. All right. What's
But
up?
we'll see.
We'll see. And well, shout out to Brady because he took the worst team ever and they won a Super Bowl.
Yes.
You're listening to the sounds of Disabled is Abled podcast.
So let's talk the halftime show.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We got some mixed reviews.
I don't
Where?
know from where.
I don't know what people were complaining about me either.
He was up and dancing. He was up and dancing.
You know, in the mood, energy.
I think halftime shows to me, the one with Bruno Mars was dope because a lot of people sleep on his catalog.
Yeah,
and they don't know
yeah.
how great his catalog is. It's amazing.
Yeah.
The one with Coldplay.
I want him to come back. That's so bad.
Yes.
But they did. They brought him back in Super Bowl 50.
No, I want him to come back again.
Yeah. The one Super Bowl 50 because they brought out Coldplay and their special guest was Beyonce and Bruno Mars.
That was dope.
And it was the Black Panther
theme. That was dope.
And
Shakira and J-Lo were dope last year. For me, Jay-Z is 2 for 2 right now.
yeah, okay.
He did Jay-Z and J-Lo. That was a smash.
Which
Brought
was
out
supposed to be
Bad Bunny.
Rihanna.
Supposed to be Rihanna, but you got the second best thing.
Yeah.
And this year.
And this year, the weekend.
yeah.
The weekend, I loved it. It was everything I expected it to be.
And like you said, at
the
first,
only debatable thing would be some songs. Like I would want a little bit more of the older catalog.
right. But you gotta remember, you only got like 15.
Right.
He had like 7
17.
to 9 minutes of performing time.
And
that's why he didn't do complete songs.
Right.
He gave you a hook.
It's sort of like concerts. Like concerts,
Yeah.
And then like you said, because at first I was thinking, where did the $7 million go into? But it went into the production.
Yeah, lights, cameras, choreographers, explosions.
See, I think when the news leaked, in my head, I'm like, okay, $7 million is a lot of money.
And it's not a lot of money considering now he's the #1 trending artist.
Right.
And he's probably going to make $50 million.
His playlist is #1 on Apple
Yes.
Music.
Right.
So it's an investment he made in himself.
Right.
Knowing that he's going to get double and triple that money back.
But for me, it was the first time I heard of this type of leak coming out.
Right, but that's
so I was like, okay, $7 million is a lot of money.
Spends money. Oh no.
Right?
Yeah.
So $7 million is a lot of money. This is about to be crazy.
Right.
Like,
right.
you know?
Spaceships coming down.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like some crazy a car comes out of nowhere, you know?
Yeah.
But who do you think?
I thought the funny moment was the selfie stick when he was running around. Because that was messing people out. They said
that was kind of funny and creative.
Yeah.
He's the first. Shout out to him because he's the first Canadian ever to host Super Bowl.
Oh,
right from
shout out to my Canada crowd.
Canada.
Canadian brothers and sisters.
You know. Yeah. I'm surprised Drake hasn't done it, but then again, it's Drake.
Well, when Drake has time to do it,
he does.
When Drake gets bored and he'll go, you know what, I'll do it. Because his catalog is definitely...
And this was way better. Imagine if he would have done the Grammys instead of this, because that's what the whole issue was with the Grammys.
Right.
He picked the Super Bowl instead of the Grammys. He couldn't do both.
Because the Grammys would have gave you 5 minutes to do one song, maybe 2.
Right.
And you would have been a smaller audience. And 94 million people watching the Super Bowl.
Especially the matchup. The matchup made it so big.
Yes.
You
know? Also, too, they ended up postponing the Grammys anyway.
No, I think that
it was virtual.
I think it's virtual or something, you know.
But still, he actually got to perform, and there were some people in the stands.
Yeah, that was dope.
You're listening to the sounds of Disabled is Abled podcast.
NBA Action is fantastic. So the highlight stories of this week are Utah has won 15 out of 16 now.
Yeah.
Clap that up. That's a lot of ball games. Now, do y'all take Utah serious? Or?
No. I think they're a regular season. Like Eli likes to say, you a regular season team.
I don't know.
They haven't got past the first round of me. How they got past the first round?
Yeah, they have.
No, they have. Yeah, they beat your man Westbrook to get there.
Right.
Here's the thing. They were really close last year.
Yes.
Right? Because they beat Denver. I think they have a strong shot to beat the Clippers and then get to Western Conference, but then lose.
Yeah.
So I'm going to still take them seriously.
Uh,
It was one little hiccup.
I think they're missing a piece. I don't know what that.
Nah, they got
is.
too many pieces already. Like, they have the two best shooters and Joe Ingles and Bogdanovich from the Pacers.
Right, so they got great shooters.
And
I'm thinking a certified third option.
Nah. And they had Mike Conley.
I was going to say that.
That's
Mike
it, certified.
Conley is your point guard.
Yeah, right. Third option.
Mitchell is your shooting guard.
You got the best big man in the
what's
league.
my name? Jordan Clarkson. It's off the bench.
Rudy Gobert.
Dude, this man can make it. He can't make a layup.
But you know what? He blocks a lot of shots.
Dude.
And rebounds the ball.
You telling me with him?
I've seen him on Shaq and the Fool.
With him, dude, don't play that. Don't play that.
Dude. This man
you telling me
wide open layups.
Yeah, he won the Defensive Player of the Year last year.
He did that. Yeah. And how many bigs are there in the league that you would put over him? Only two, which would be Joker and Embiid. Who else would you put over him?
Yeah,
Porzingis.
Porzingis is
he's too injury prone.
Trash right now.
Right now. I mean, when Porzingis puts together 2 or 3 good years with no injuries, I'll put him up there because his game is crazy.
Trash right now.
But he's too injured. Okay. And right now, the lead leaguer in shots blocks,
right?
Shot blocks and rebounds.
I don't know who else you would.
Now, he can't hit no shots. But
no. I understand. I'm giving Fredy that point.
I understand you can't hit shots, but you're wide open, bro. You need to go like this.
Yeah,
that's all you gotta do.
I'll give you that, but I'm saying in terms of
that's all you gotta do.
In terms of big men, there's only
give me $1 million and I'll do it.
There's only 3 bigs. There's Rudy Gobert, Embiid, and Joker.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. So I think they're the 3rd or 4th best team in the West.
I feel like they're missing a certified either second option or third option. Maybe you trade for Zach LaVine.
Dude, who else do they need? They got Mike Conley.
They need like a wing to me. Like they need like
they have Jordan Clarkson coming off the bench giving them buckets.
He's a point guard.
No, he's with Denver.
Okay, with Denver. All right. Sure.
Jordan
Clarkson's coming off the bench giving them buckets.
A small forward slasher. Somebody could be on the wing. So if you have like Grant or somebody like that who could like defend.
Dude, you got Joe Ingles and Sabonis.
I'm talking about the West. In the West,
dude, there was one game off of a choke performance from.
I don't believe him because this is what happened in the playoffs. What I saw last year, they depend too much on Mitchell to give them 40, 30.
Okay, but here was the problem.
And if you don't do that, they lose.
Okay, here's the problem though. You forgot Mike Conley missed 3 games because of that COVID.
He did.
Those are 3 games, and ironically, they won those 2 out of those 3 games.
But when they needed him in a game 7, down the clutch.
Right.
Yeah.
Have a full healthy season. This is what you got Mike Conley for.
Mike Conley is a poor man's Chris Paul.
Okay.
He don't make a lot of mistakes.
Or like a Drew Holiday.
Yeah. He don't make a lot of mistakes.
That makes sense.
He's a pure point guard.
He can get you buckets.
Involved. So we'll see. Derrick Rose gets traded to the Knicks. Clap that up. Back to the Knicks.
Knicks have been playing well.
With Thibodeau being the coach, he trusts Rose. He loves Rose.
I just don't know where, from like a team perspective, I don't know what this move does for you.
Well, no, here's the problem. I get it only because Dennis Smith Jr. didn't pan out. I don't know what happened to that kid.
I like the trade because the Knicks don't lose anybody valuable.
Right.
You know?
I don't know what happened to that kid, but he's no longer a factor.
Yeah, he can jump high, but I'm not sure he's picking up his IQ doesn't seem to be high enough.
Yeah. So
he's making a lot of mistakes.
And D Rose was born in Minnesota and in Detroit.
Yes.
Yeah.
When he was there.
So I'm glad D Rose is like.
Yeah, I'm happy we got D Rose, but I just don't know.
No, the Knicks are still 2 players away from really being a contender.
They still might make a trade.
One thing Tibbs is gonna do, they're always gonna play hard. Because even in the 5 or 6 losses that I've seen.
It's only been by 3 points. Yeah.
It ain't been no games. Usually the Knicks get blown out by the 3rd quarter. No, they're playing hard, and they're just they don't have enough options. Julius Randle's is the only options. But now D Rose
has been playing good.
Yeah, but he's a rookie. D Rose will give them a second option.
Right.
He's gonna make them better. Okay. They might sneak into the 8th spot. And then now you got the play-in.
Right.
So you might get into the 10th spot.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, you just need to go to the 10th spot, play in, win a game.
Yeah.
And I think also, too, that I'm thinking about it, it could be like a marketing push. Like, okay, we play hard, we're gritty.
Yes.
Kind of like what Brooklyn did.
Right.
They got Russell. They
Right.
basically not used him, but used him to promote the team and make Durant.
Because
and
there's a
Kyrie wanna go.
process to say, I want to get the next free agent
Culture.
to come. The culture has to change.
Right.
And the Knicks culture has been bad because of the owner,
Yeah, absolutely.
Dolan. But now, what's his name? Worldwide West and Leon Rose are there.
Who players know him?
And he's trying to change the culture.
Okay.
I've been getting word LeBron is having an MVP season. I don't see it from a numbers perspective. I've seen him have better seasons to me.
He scored 42.
Yeah, no, I think Jokic and Embiid are
they're definitely not. I ain't never seen a big winner MVP.
No,
Except
and when
Shaq.
Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaq.
no, here's
David
thing.
Robinson,
No, but I said
Tim
no. What I
Duncan.
mean is in my time, I ain't
Well,
never
the game
seen
has changed.
a big.
The game has changed.
Since the last one to win was what did I go? Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
Yeah, one or two.
Nah, I don't.
No, but what's happening now is, first of all, Embiid is in first place in the East under Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers is doing some different things with him, putting him in position to be a better
giving the ball in the
scorer.
post. That's
He's
literally
getting
what
the
he's
ball in the post and other things. Jokic, it's just putting up incredible numbers. I think Denver
And Jokic is running the floor more.
Yeah, running the floor. Now, don't get me wrong. I thought LeBron should have won it last year.
LeBron
Yeah.
So
should win
maybe
every year.
maybe this will be the makeup year that he gets it.
Don't forget about Easy Money Sniper now.
Oh,
That's
Easy
not-
Money
Oh,
Sniper.
right.
Brooklyn.
That's
No, but they haven't.
He definitely winning comeback player of the year.
Well, he's got COVID twice. Or he on COVID protocol.
So, yeah.
You know, he's got to hit his rhythm.
But he ain't nothing about it. He averaging 30
I'm
points.
talking about the team.
Oh,
The team
yeah,
don't-
okay, team wise,
The
yeah,
team
sure,
don't win
sure.
games. You can't be fifth in the East and win the MVP.
They gave it to his man, Russell Westbrook,
That was,
who was in the 6th spot.
but that was because he averaged a triple double. Okay,
He's a certified legend,
and
living
it hadn't
legend.
been done in 40
He's
years.
never gonna get a championship. You know that, right?
They're winning.
No, they're not.
They're not, if they don't win next year,
Oh no, they lose.
So-
dude, I'm telling you, they're gonna figure it out.
Okay,
And when they get to the final,
okay.
you said Washington.
yes,
Oh, dude, you bugging. I like you a
they're
lot,
gonna,
man.
they're gonna figure it out.
You bugging.
I'm telling you, give them a
bugging.
year.
You bugging.
Give them a year.
How about give them 10 years?
But he had 28, 14, and 10 last night.
Oh yeah, he can get numbers. Lamelo Ball
Yeah, rookie of the year for me.
has been on a roll,
Definitely.
and now he's in the starting lineup,
Right.
and he's putting up numbers.
He made like 5
Seven.
threes or 7.
7 out of 12.
He didn't even practice.
And then let me tell you, his shot is so sweet that it opens up the lane for all that other stuff. There.
With the alley oops,
Yeah.
Yes.
the flashy.
I like
passes.
What's his running mate name?
Oh, that
Bridges.
kid. Oh
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
him.
I saw him throw it to the sky,
Yeah.
and that kid went up there and got it.
And I do agree because we were talking about this as a strategy plan for the Ball family. Trade for Lonzo.
Yes.
'Cause who's on the trading
You
block?
got it.
Yes.
You got her.
And then you just sign Jello and
Yeah,
just have
yeah.
him sit on the bench
Have
because
him,
he
just
can't
have him
ball.
on the bench.
I'm sorry, but
because
Jello
that
can't
would be-
ball.
If I'm Jordan, I'm doing that like tomorrow.
Yes, because look at the marketing. I got all
And
the Ball brothers.
If I get my big bro, I don't gotta do the passing. He can do the passing.
And he knows my game. I know his game.
Right.
Also,
And Lonzo's 3 has been coming
Yeah,
down.
it's 50% now.
yeah. So I'm rooting.
Jello, you can just be a supporter.
I'm rooting
Like, I don't-
for. I'm rooting for.
I don't know. Yeah, we
cause-
don't know what we're going to do.
I'm rooting for them to make that move
Yeah, and it's easy.
because I don't watch the Charlotte games because they suck. But if you add Lonzo to that mix,
Yeah,
watching?
I watched it. I got league pass. You know, I watch some of that action.
And it's an easy trade. All they got to do is Rozier. You take Rozier,
Yeah.
put
Right.
him on the Pelicans.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought the Pelicans were going to do good this year, but apparently not.
I
And Zion has been having a...
Oh yeah, I don't know what's
Yeah.
up with your man Zion. I can't.
No, he's putting
He's
up
killing
numbers.
No, he's killing it. But that hype. Now, first of all,
Is the hype dying?
it's for that, and I don't think he deserved it
No,
to
the thing
begin
is,
with.
bro, no, he definitely did.
He
Did you
deserves
see
it.
the
Come on.
dunks and Who does those dunks in high school?
No. But his
He was in high school doing 360 dunks.
I'm not talking about that though. I'm talking about after college. It was the weirdest transition I've ever seen. He came out exploding, then exploded in his foot.
Dude, when he broke his shoe,
right?
You know how much Nike lost?
I know, right? But here's the thing. When we was watching him in the summer league, I said, it's something, I don't know what it is about his weight, but it bothers me.
But he lost it.
Yeah, he's been playing well.
He's averaging like 27 points.
Yeah, he's getting numbers.
But it's about the weight for me.
Are you saying because he don't shoot it?
No, it's just like...
No, you know what it is?
I need that athleticism. He don't get high enough on he don't give me that explosive...
Dude. He's trying to win games.
And I don't like the coach.
Mooring.
No. Steve Van Gundy.
Stan Van Gundy.
Yeah,
Stan Van Gundy. I don't like Stan Van Gundy. I like Jeff Van Gundy.
Yeah.
Not really Stan so much.
Okay, so what does he need to... Because why is he not getting the promotion that he needs?
He needs shooters.
Right now, LaMelo is stealing all that thunder. Right? I think... But what he has been is consistent. Right. Every time I check the box scores...
Sure. 28.
Ingram is putting up their numbers. They just got to get better as a unit.
Right. So there's no... So... But isn't he extra... Like, don't get me wrong. I know the weight is for his strength. And
he's not getting up as high as LeBron would have coming out of high school. Right. LeBron could literally look into the rim.
Right.
This guy's weight is going to be an issue. But
I think no fans has an impact on that.
Yes.
If you got fans, they're telling you to, don't.
And the veterans know how to deal with that. The young dudes, they play off energy.
Right. Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure if there's a stand of fans screaming at him,
every time he dunks
the ball. My thing is, I haven't seen like a highlight, like a 360 dunk, a windmill.
I think it's literally because there's no fans. Because it's like, for what?
Yeah.
You know?
Also, trade talk is the Clippers might trade Lou Williams and Patrick Beverley.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Now,
well, you can't trade Lou Wills. I understand you.
No, you're gonna get more value for Lou Wills than you are for Patrick Beverley,
right?
Because Lou Will could put the ball.
Now, if you put them as
in give you 30 off the bench, you need that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
first of all, here's the thing: he underperformed last year in the playoffs.
I think because of the bubble.
Everybody did.
Remember, lemon wing Lou.
Oh yeah, lemon pepper.
Yeah, lemon pepper Lou. He went to the strip club to get wings.
Yeah.
And as a result. So I'm not going to hold that against him, but you should be focused. Patrick Beverley.
You said you also told me. You also told me Tyronn Lue was trying to punish him.
No, him and Tyronn Lue had a run-in. And
Lue or Pac?
No, Tyronn Lue, the new coach. He was asking more of Lue, and Lue wasn't doing it. So he benched him a few games. Right. To send a message to him. Right. Tyronn Lue is no nonsense.
Yeah.
He told LeBron shut up. So anybody else can get it. So, but since then, Tyronn Lue's been playing well. The Clippers are right there.
Williams,
But maybe it's they need to see something,
The addition of Batum has been good for them.
He has been very good for them.
And Serge Ibaka.
A stretch 3 and Serge Ibaka. So their starting lineup is better than I thought.
I think they feel like that the Lue and Pat experiment isn't working as well as they thought.
Yeah. It's because Pat's a little bit more talk than
action. Because at the end of the day, once you shut him up,
dude, that's why I was so upset 2 years ago or 3 years ago that he was letting. I mean, Kevin Durant was letting him just volleyball him.
Kevin Durant wasn't doing that. The referees were doing that.
Because
he was all up under him. He damn near picked him up off the floor.
And I'm like, bro, Kevin, you 7 feet. You gotta be shooting right over him.
And what did Kevin tell you?
Yeah, I'm Kevin Durant.
I'm Kevin Durant.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he came out and
scored 50 next game.
Yeah.
So
I was shocked. I thought they were gonna go for somebody like Rose.
Yeah.
There are gonna be a lot of deals to be made as we get closer to the deadline.
So who would you trade? Who would you try to look for if I'm trading both of them?
You would have to go for somebody like Zach LaVine or
I don't know if that's gonna be enough to interest him.
Or Bradley Beal.
Yeah,
but that's not enough. Because if I'm Washington, I'm not gonna give Bradley Beal away.
Right.
So you go out, maybe get an Aaron Gordon or somebody, somebody who can help you out. You know what I mean? So and remember the buyout market. So people are waiting to see.
Right.
I would just trade Beverley for either like a pick or something, or a bench player.
And Beverley is great for somebody's bench. Sure.
Right. I would trade Beverley.
Do you trust? When we get to April, do you trust Lou Williams to perform in the playoffs?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Lou Williams.
He did it with Doc. You know, you gotta give him a little bit of like
that bubble. I put that bubble.
But other people were balling in the bubble. People were balling in the bubble.
When they took, when Doc and the Clippers took Golden State to 7, and Lou was going off, I was like, he's the truth.
And remember the bubble. Everybody didn't thrive in the bubble.
Yeah.
A lot of teams, a lot of players didn't want to be there.
Right.
So, you know.
And you would think so because it's like street ball. So you would think they would,
remember Montrez lost his grandmother?
Yeah, true.
Lemon Pepper Lou was out getting lemon wings.
Right.
Paul George was going through depression.
Paul George was going through a mental depression, you know.
Right.
True.
So we'll keep an eye on that action.
You're listening to the sounds of Disabled is Abled podcast.
We want to send a condolence out to Pedro Gomez family. He passed away at 58. National baseball reporter. You know him if you watch.
Yeah, on ESPN.
ESPN.
Yeah,
He does a lot of the interviews.
Looked healthy. Looks
very healthy and well. So our condolences go out to him and his family. You know, because I'm pretty sure this
NBA. We also NBA announcer as well.
Sekou Smith was on NBA TV. Sekou Smith, we lost him.
Condolences out to his family.
I knew him well because I'd be watching him.
Right, yeah.
So he went out, and someone else recently went out, and so you know we want to send our condolences out to all of these families.
You're listening to the sounds of Disabled is Abled podcast.
So culture, social media, things going on. I'm hearing Malcolm and Marie movie. It's with Zendaya and John David Washington, which is Denzel's son. I heard they got a little classic thing going.
Yeah. This is really Oscar worthy for me.
Yeah, it reminds me of like an old American film.
Yeah, with the black and white because it's
said by guys who are just 20 years old.
Yeah, definitely.
I took a class about this, so I got a little background.
I didn't think that those two were gonna work as well together because I'm thinking I know.
What's she playing before?
She played in Euphoria, which was on HBO.
She won the
Golden Globes.
She won the Golden Globes for that. Yeah, right.
Was she in Galaxy of the Universe?
Nah. Oh, no, she was. She was in Spider-Man.
Okay.
That's what you know from. You know her from Spider-Man, yeah.
Spider-Man.
She was in Spider-Man, and we know her from Disney films.
Yeah, she was Disney stuff.
And I know John David Washington.
Yeah.
He was in Ballers with The Rock.
We know him from there. Tennis.
Yeah.
He was in that film.
Yeah.
And I didn't think that they were gonna work as well, but the way that they performed, the emotions that they were bringing, the way that they were arguing, kind of going at each other, very Oscar worthy. I don't know if they'll even be considered because I've never really seen a Netflix film even be in a category.
But these are new times.
These are new times.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to not spoil it for y'all, but basically,
don't spoil it. Am I gonna cry?
Nah, look, I'm not the sentiment. You asking the wrong guy. I'm not the sentimental type. You were the type to ask for the
What did it make you think about like relationships and stuff?
Okay. So
I
might cry.
Yeah.
All right. Or my wife would cry. You know.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna cry.
Yeah. No, probably Freddie. Freddie's good with his emotions.
Yeah, I probably shed a tear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might shed a tear.
You know.
But I'm happy for them to work.
I was literally gonna watch it just because Zendaya. Anything Zendaya, I watch.
Gotcha.
But that's because I got a little crush on it.
Nah, yeah, definitely. But it definitely worked out. And
so Oscar
you guys like it.
Yeah. All right. Judas and the Black Messiah movie. That's about the Black Panthers.
Is dropping Friday.
That
HBO Max.
Yeah. That's
if you have HBO Max, you can watch it.
With bangers.
Huh?
HBO's coming out.
Yeah, because Netflix and HBO are dropping 70 movies per.
Oh, HBO doing that too. I thought it was just Netflix.
No, it's HBO and Netflix. Yeah, they'll both be dropping.
So we'll look out for that.
Yeah. What are your expectations on it?
It looks very good, but it's not a movie about Fred Hampton per se. It's a movie about the snitch.
I see that. I was watching the trailer. I was like, yo, he's a snitch.
This is the movie about how the government infiltrates organizations to bring them down from the inside out.
Oh, okay.
You know, they got to put somebody
He
in
must have
there.
gave him a massive package.
Well, what happens is if they catch you in the wrong, doing something else, they go, look, you going to jail, or we need you to be a part of this organization.
He was a 6'9".
Yeah,
he was the black version of 6'9". Just
so
giving them information.
And the movie's gonna have some emotional moments of how they killed Fred Hampton.
Fred Hampton is the leader of
the Black Panther Chicago Party.
Okay. So I will learn something.
You're gonna learn.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn something.
I know nothing of this topic.
Right.
Oh, you're gonna learn something big time. Tessica Brown. She put Gorilla Glue in her hair.
I saw that. I was confused. I was like, why would you go and choose Gorilla Glue for your hair?
Yeah,
there's Cantu. There's a bunch of Hispanic products that they have Spanish words. There's a bunch of other black businesses.
I can't save our generation, man.
There's conditioner. Like, come on. Like, I know all these things.
Dude, I can't save our
Gorilla Glue. I didn't even know Gorilla Glue sell hair products. I thought it was glue.
They don't.
They don't. That's the amazing thing. She used regular wood glue for her hair.
Dude, Gorilla Glue is to make it's to fix tables and house. Dude, I cannot save our generation. Don't blame me, but if we,
dude, when I saw it, I swear to you, I thought Gorilla Glue sold hair products. I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
I was like, Gorilla Glue still spray?
I don't know what to tell you.
So something is wrong with her.
Something's wrong. She's making our generation look.
No, she's gonna get surgery now. It's gonna cost $12,000 for the
How are you gonna?
You have to get surgery for your hair?
When glue is connected to your brain.
Oh yeah.
You know it's in
your head. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't understand how you're suing a company that you did that all on your own.
Yeah.
I can't sue, I can't sue the golf company. Let's say just using golf as an, dude. If I tear my elbow, that's not their fault.
No, but watch this. Somebody sued McDonald's years ago because they got a cup of hot coffee and it spilled on them. They had a severe burn, and because the cup didn't say hot, so now that's why all the cups says hot.
I would sue too.
Duh, of course it's hot. I ordered a coffee. But because it didn't say hot, they found a loophole.
It says hot coffee now.
Yes.
Wow.
So now they cover themselves. So now Gorilla Glue has to put
no hair.
Do not put in hair.
Okay. Because it reminded me.
If she's gonna win, if she wins, that'll be amazing.
Yeah.
She probably will. It reminded me of remember the Red Bull commercials? How somebody sued the Red Bull because it didn't give them wings, and they got like millions of dollars. Yeah. He was like, "Yeah, I drink these all the day, every day. They don't give me wings, so I want money."
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow, that's when they stopped doing that commercial too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way that they did. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh nah, you learn something every day. That's crazy.
Alex Trebek, Jeopardy host, wardrobe is donated to the Doe Fund, an organization that provides paid work, housing, and training to underserved Americans with histories of addiction, homelessness, and incarceration.
That's what's up.
Alex Trebek, as you know, died.
Yeah, Jeopardy.
Yeah, last year, and so he was a figure in every household. You know.
Yeah. I still don't know how to watch Jeopardy.
Grandparents watch Jeopardy.
I don't know how.
I love playing Jeopardy.
I love playing it, but I don't know how y'all like watch it and be like.
The host of Jeopardy passed away. Who is Alex Trebek? That's how everything you have to answer in the form of a question.
And for the
so they gave you the answer. You had to know the question. So they would say the way it worked is this team. They might say this team won 6 titles in the 90s, and you go, who is the Chicago Bulls? But if you just said Chicago Bulls, you was wrong.
Oh wow!
You didn't put in the question. You had to say who is what is this? So he gives you the answer. You have to know the question.
Yeah,
that's what made Jeopardy kind of unique. Yeah.
Now, the way we play it, they give us the question, we just answer.
Right.
We ain't giving the question of the question.
Right.
So, fellas, with that being said, what can we be?
Hold on. Before we sign off, let's talk about the Hall of Fame class because we kind of.
Oh yes, the Hall of Fame class. We almost forgot about that. We got Peyton Manning.
So, 18 seconds for them to decide.
They did that on purpose to honor his number 18.
Yep. That was funny. I like that.
Calvin Johnson.
Megatron.
Well deserved. I would have been so mad if they wouldn't have given it to him.
Yeah. They put in one of the legendary Cowboys.
Drew Pearson. They gave him an honorary thing. It was somebody else. Oh, Rod Woodson.
Yeah. Charles Woodson
is in.
And Lynch.
And John Lynch. Let me give him some love too. John Lynch is in.
And they said, "Oh, can you hold on? I have a stat on this. This was amazing."
Johnson was drafted in 2007, retired in 2016, and got inducted yesterday, 2021. Brady's third Super Bowl during the 2005 postseason, and his 10th is today. The longevity in him is insane.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
The fact that he got drafted, retired, and got inducted, and Tom Brady still winning Super Bowl rings, or at least going to a Super Bowl, is insane.
That's insane.
Still two different positions, but that's still insane.
Still insane. And
he coming. Well, we didn't mention this, but Tom Brady coming back, people.
Yes, he's coming.
He about to go number 8.
Going for number 8.
You know.
But congratulations to y'all. We can be reached on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram at Disabled. Like, comment, subscribe, and we love y'all. We will see you guys next week. Let my subscriber and viewership go up, please.
Yes.
Comment,
subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, please throw your hands in the air for the greatest podcast on earth when it comes to music, sports, and culture. Disabled is Able with your host, Eli and Fredy. So put your hands